Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury law. Mr. Adam Handler is the top personal injury attorney in this hemisphere, I would say, the tri-state area, and he has led his team to victory every single year pertaining to this radio station. All right. And you, the clients out there. So everybody on Facebook, I need for you to share. Everybody on the radio, call someone up and say, these guys, okay, we're here, we're ready. Let's rock and roll. David Squeezaniki is ready to rock and roll with Adam Handler.
Yeah, buddy.
Because you've got only one chance.
And you got one choice.
And there is only
one case handler.
That's it.
You did it good. That was good. That was real good.
That was good. The best yet.
How do you like this mustache right now? You like the mustache?
Yeah, it's coming back in. I see.
My kids hate it. My wife hates it. Everybody hates it. That's why I have it. You know?
You have it because they hate it?
Yeah, because I got to tell you, out in the professional world here in New York City, New Jersey, you know, and I'm very proud of my reputation, by the way, as an attorney and somebody that is so well respected. I feel like I'm in complete control, right? In court, right. I'm in complete control. You know, in depositions, mediations, settlement conferences, dealing with my clients, I'm in complete control. Right. When I'm home, I have no control. I have no say. I'm like the lowest on the totem pole.
Totem pole, yeah.
So whatever I can do in this domain to regain some control, I take advantage of it. And that's even making myself look ridiculous with a mustache. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering, what the hell is this guy talking about? The answer is, I'm not sure. But I am sure that I am Adam Handler. I am your case handler. It's Friday, so we got some Friday fun vibes today. I'm the longest running, most celebrated, most successful attorney in this radio station's history. And I'm very, very proud of that fact because you folks out there have embraced me for nearly 2 decades. I've embraced you back. And together we've done some incredible things. And by incredible things, I mean winning over $165 million for victims of negligence, victims of a car accident, victims of slip and fall, trip and fall, victims of workplace accidents, victims of construction accidents, victims of malpractice, medical malpractice, nursing malpractice. If you've been injured through the fault of somebody else, you are entitled to money under the law, regardless of your immigration status, regardless of who you are, what you're doing here, what you do for a living, whether you're in status from Mexico or the moon. I can get you the most money possible for your pain and suffering, the most money possible for your medical bills, the most money possible for your time out of work. All you got to do is save this number, have it ready to go if, God forbid, you're in an accident. 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID-LAW. That's the number to be connected to my practice, because unless you call that number after an accident, somebody's calling right now. Unless you call that number, I will never be your attorney. Why? Because I'm not rolling up to you at the scene of the accident. I'm not rolling up to you in the emergency room. Doctors, nurses, tow truck operators, they ain't slipping you my business card. If you want the best possible attorney fighting for you and your family for that one and only shot, you got to reach out to me first. That's the way it works.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, as we go back into dual mode right here, okay, here's truly David Squeezaniki, the broadcaster, the Link Up Media CEO. I love doing this show, and I've been doing this show with Adam Handler in one way, shape, or another, or form, or connecting for the past 18 years. I am proud of it.
September of 2005.
Yes, I am proud of it. And we are hoping to continue this for maybe another decade, maybe another 2 decades. I'm quite sure it's going to continue even when Adam is gone.
Just two decades? Come on, man. Listen, we've been doing this show for a long time. It's impossible that we're going to stop. We can't stop. We won't stop.
We can't stop. We won't stop. You know, so let's jump right into it. Adam, today I want to jump on a few things we have not spoken about, in a while. and that is what happens when the listeners that's tuning in right now get into a car accident, a bus accident, a truck accident. Maybe they're on the train and there's an incident. Maybe they're at home and some equipment blows up in their face, or maybe they get run over by an e-bike or a bike, or maybe they're working in a construction field and they fall off the scaffolding. I want for you to speak clearly, okay, as to what should be done immediately. We also see where I also need for you to say what should not be done. You're lying on the floor dying and you're taking pictures and posting it on Instagram. I want for you to go over these things because I do believe that it's extremely imperative that you make it very clear that when one gets hurt in an accident as to what they need to do to, of course, make sure the case goes well.
Yeah. And believe it or not, Squeeze, it's common sense. But then again, common sense ain't so common, right? God forbid you're in an accident. The first thing you want to do is figure a way to have it reported. And if it's a car accident, you call 911. If it's a trip or fall or slip or fall, you call 911. If you're at work, you grab a supervisor, a foreman, a construction manager, a coworker. You obviously want somebody to know right away what happened and how it happened. I do have clients that get into terrible accidents and they just walk away from the scene and then deal with it later. But those are tough cases because how do you prove it happened, where you said it did, how you said it did? So that's the first thing. And usually, would say the overwhelming majority of these situations result in an immediate injury, right? You get medical attention. I mean, when you call 911, they're going to ask you, are you hurt? You say yes. You get the ambulance out there or the police come out or some sort of first responder comes out. I mean, there are situations where you get into a car accident and you don't think you're hurt and you say, no, I'm okay. I'll get checked out later. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no magical formula, but it certainly makes my job a lot tougher. We've been so successful over the years in obtaining millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, not just because I'm really good at what I do, not just because Matthew Goodstein, my associate, and my team are amazing. It's because we also have quality evidence. And a lawyer, with respect to lawyers practicing, the evidence is your raw materials. Like a chef, you're only as good as your ingredients. A carpenter, you're only as good as your tools. As attorneys, you're only as good as your evidence. And thankfully, these days, especially when somebody gets into an accident, somebody's taken a photo, somebody's taken a video. There's a Ring doorbell camera. There's security cameras. There's overhead traffic cameras. Now more than ever, we're able to really show how an accident happened. The one thing that you should never be doing, and if he's listening right now, maybe he's shaking his head, is post anything whatsoever on social media. If you get into a car accident or you fall down or you get hurt at work, there is no need whatsoever for you to be posting anything on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. There is no reason. I mean, we saw something the other day. Somebody gets in an accident. They're taking a video saying SMH, another morning started. Don't do that because it makes it look like it's not that serious. Even if it was serious, the fact that you're thinking about posting on social media rather than getting medical attention, how would a judge look? Again, it's common sense. If you're on the jury and you found out that immediately after the accident, the plaintiff, the injured party, didn't call 911, didn't go in an ambulance, but instead streamed live, telling the world how, what's going on, what would you say? You would say this guy or this woman, they're full of it. They don't deserve full compensation. So if God forbid you're in an accident and, down the road, we need to go to trial, which I do. We want to make sure that you did everything you needed to do and more right away to get that money. And that's by reporting the accident, getting medical attention, and then, of course, above all, Squeeze, giving the case handler a call at 844-774-3529 or 844-PPID-LAW.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, as we say here, make sure you copy, write, store that number. The number is 844-774-3529. Can everybody just do me a favor? As Adam pulls up a true success story before we end the show, Jerry, thank you so much for what it is that you've been doing, man. I don't know. This guy works so many long hours, man. Listen, I need for everybody to store this number. Every single one that's listening, please. 844-774-3529. Go one step further and send it to everybody you know. Text it to somebody you love right now. Once again, dial the number, let it ring 15, 20 seconds. Let Adam Handler, the top attorney here, know that you're storing the number. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-PPID-LAW. This show is called Cruising with a Case Handler. It's a show on personal injury law. If you get hurt, make sure you document it properly. So this way your case has the best, what, Adam?
Yeah, the best possible chance of getting you the most possible money. I mean,
right.
Don't post online, take videos, take photos, let me deal with it. Again, I have great success when I have great evidence. And don't take my word for it. Don't take Squeeze's word for it. You know, this is a gentleman, I'll play it right now. We settled this case over the summer, $2.5 million, a construction accident. I gotta play the. I'll get his permission. I gotta play these. We got video. You know, he fell off the side of a building about 6-7 feet because the orange plastic netting gave away. We have video of this guy laying on his back, semi-conscious, in a puddle of mud and garbage, right after the accident happened. His coworker took this photograph. We settled during trial before that video got shown to the jury. What do you think a jury would have said having seen that video? Check out what he had to say.
All right, this is John speaking of, look here, Adam Handler is one of the best lawyers ever, man. I mean, I've never been juggling around with lawyers, but look here, this man handled everything for me, man. It gave me a good workers' comp attorney, and he stood up for me when I've been difficulty, understanding. He's there for me. He have walked more than a mile for me to go and deal with other things. So I know he's a good attorney. So I'm saying, I know he's there for me and he's always at my back. And one of the things, he always called me on my birthday. So he's a man with me on his mind. So that is a person who I want to deal with. So I'm just telling you and giving you my experience. Adam Handler, the case handler, call him, write down his number, put it somewhere, man, store it in your wallet, put it in your phone, just in case. Because you never know what might happen, man. But I can only tell you with my experience. Adam Handler, the case handler, the best thing ever, man. The best thing ever. You know what I'm saying?
844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. Love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we're out for now. Adam, prior results to that guarantee similar outcome, but you are the man. All right. I could put an adjective to describe what kind of a man you are, but I won't today. All right. Well, I will. You're a great man. All right. So thanks all for tuning in on Facebook, on also YouTube. Make sure you share the link. Make sure you share the energy of the word. Make sure you share Adam Handler when it comes to personal injury. It's truly tops. I said that. David Squeezaniki. For now, we're out. Love you so much. But make sure you store that number, 844-774-3529.